All right, Maya, you ready, girl? What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's the big dog named Austin back at you again. Unfortunately, it's after a loss today. The Colts lost to the Houston Texans, 29-27. Man, that game. I have so many different thoughts about this game, and I'm just gonna ramble on, and hopefully it all makes sense. So I thought Anthony Richardson played solid. I didn't think he played great, maybe not even good. He was 9 of 19, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Both touchdowns were longer than 50 yards. He had a big old pass play, a 54-yard pass play at Ashton Doolin, and I want to say a 60-plus yard pass play to Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce had 3 catches for 125 yards and a touchdown. That big bomb, 60-plus yards, where Anthony Richardson was getting. He slipped, and then he kind of got hit as he threw, and he threw it, right to Alec Pierce, and he took it for a touchdown. That was awesome. The Colts' secondary issues, they're going to be there all season long. Chris Ballard refused to address the secondary in free agency, and it's still rearing its ugly head on how bad the secondary is. C.J. Stroud was able to dot us up. Now, C.J. Stroud, man, he is a beast. He is so good, so damn frustrating, really. There were so many key third downs that the Texans, that were, especially there on that final drive, the game-sealing drive for the Texans. A couple times where the Colts, they were down 2. They needed to stop them, and it was 3rd and 13. And I don't remember the receiver. It may have been Tank Dell, who had just gotten his 2 feet in and, on the sideline there to get a first down on 3rd and 13 after a false start. Man, just a great game all around for the Texans offense. I said it was going to be a low-scoring game. I say that because usually I feel like defenses come out swinging initially, and then the offenses start to get going. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe I was wrong. But also to say that I don't know ball just because I picked the Colts, that's a little wild. I am a Colts fan. I don't know if you noticed that. But also, I felt good about this game. I did. I laid out the reasons why. I thought that Jonathan Taylor was going to run for over 100 yards, and he did not. Jonathan Taylor had 16 carries for 48 yards and 1 touchdown. I thought Jonathan Taylor would have a day much like Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon carried the ball 30 times for 159 yards and 1 touchdown. And at this current moment in time, I believe he leads the league in rushing. Still got a couple more games to play, but nonetheless, he does. Joe Mixon ran down our throats. Man, they had a really good balanced passing game, really good balanced running game. C.J. Stroud, 24 of 32, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was sacked 4 times. I did like what our defensive line did in the pass rush department. I did not like, however, our defensive line in the running department. As I just mentioned, Joe Mixon just ran for 159 yards against us. That's supposed to be our strength as a defense, is our run defense. You got guys like Big Grove and DeForest Buckner, who has a back injury. That's something to watch out for. You'd think that they would be able to stop Joe Mixon, but Joe Mixon, man, he showed me that he still had it. I'd written him off. He was just going to the Texans, and he showed me he still had it. And maybe the Bengals, maybe they missed Joe Mixon because, they lost today to the New England Patriots. So Joe Mixon, week 1, looks to be a good addition for the Houston Texans. Now, I already said that Stephon Diggs was a huge addition to the Houston Texans. He had 6 catches, 33 yards, not many yards, but 2 touchdowns, and 1 touchdown in particular. I believe it was to go up 29-20, and there was just a rollout by C.J. Stroud. It was just too easy. They were in the corner of the end zone, just too easy. I think that with C.J. Stroud, the way he can throw the ball, Stephon Diggs is going to get the ball a lot. Like in those situations, those like within 5-yard situations, he's going to get the ball a lot. Like he's a very reliable receiver. He can kind of shield his body away from the defenders. Tough, man, tough. Congratulations, Texans, on the win. They're 1-0 in the AFC South. They're 1-0 in the league. Where do we go from here? you want to run the ball a lot better. You want to spread it around a lot better. Anthony Richardson did not even attempt to throw it to a single tight end today. A.D. Mitchell had 5 targets, was only able to haul 1 in for 2 yards. There were some overthrows. There was 2 plays that I can remember back to that were passes to A.D. Mitchell that were overthrows that had a potential to be a touchdown. Anthony Richardson does have his accuracy issues, and I think that's going to persist. I'm not creating excuses for him. I'm just telling you what I think about his play on the field today. I feel that he still has a lot of growth to do. I still feel that he might not necessarily be up to speed, which isn't a bad thing. He's still essentially a rookie. What is he at? What was a stat that came out this week? Everybody knows about this stat. That he has started 17 games since high school. Dude needs to get some work under his belt. I like the way he ran the ball. He didn't take too many big hits today. I guess he was kind of body slammed once. I thought it should have been a penalty. Nevertheless, he didn't take too many big hits. But that touchdown run, I really liked the way he fought for that, because when he was running to the outside, I thought for sure he was going to be stopped. It was on a 4th and goal, and that was going to be ball game. But he ran, got in the end zone, made it 29-27. The Colts then, they tried to stop him on defense. Didn't work out. Houston was able to really it was Joe Mixon who just ran the ball and got the first downs. And obviously, like as I mentioned, the pass on 3rd and 13. Just all around, the Colts have some defensive issues that you think could have and should have been addressed in the offseason, but weren't, because Chris Ballard said time and time again that he likes his guys, and you saw how that worked out. Hopefully he can get better. Okay, it's week 1. I don't want to overreact to this. I'm not saying that we're going to miss the playoffs just because of this loss. It was a close game. I liked what I saw out of Anthony Richardson. He's got talent, but he's going to be up, he's going to be down. We know what C.J. Stroud's going to be. And speaking of C.J. Stroud, okay, Pat McAfee is the one driving the Loud House train, which was a shirt that we got today. Loud House. He's the one driving the Loud House train. C.J. Stroud's 2-0 in Indianapolis. If anybody who watches the Pat McAfee show knows where I'm going with this. If he continues to win in Lucas Oil Stadium, it's not going to be called the Loud House when the Houston Texans come in here. I'm not even going to say it. Okay? That's how I don't. Okay, C.J. Stroud is 2-1 against the Indianapolis Colts. 2-0 in Indianapolis. And I had a video last year at the end of the season where about what he called Indianapolis weak. And I don't think that Indianapolis is a weak city. I think, I don't think that at all. But what I'm saying is, he's still dogging on you. You have to get after this guy. You have to make him feel pressured. And we're not going to get another opportunity to do that in Indianapolis until maybe the playoffs or probably next season. So, and also, unfortunately, we did not win again in the season opener. So that means we extend our streak another year. Also, something else that I was pretty excited about going to the game today. They give us these scouts every year, every game. They're giving us these scouts, and for some reason, I don't know if you can see it, but they still print $6 on there, and these are free. Anyway, they stopped putting the tickets in there. Last year they didn't put the tickets in there. This year they put the tickets in there, so I got tickets to collect now. So today wasn't all bad. I know the Colts took an L. Some Texans fans in my comments dogged on me, as they should. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the subscribe. Shoot. But that's really it. Colts didn't win. They got some stuff to clean up. But, it is what it is. That's it. That's all I got. I know Texans fans have been in my comments talking that trash. That's okay. That's okay. Bring it on. I appreciate you guys, subscribing to a Colts channel. It's pretty cool. If you aren't subscribed, you're new to the channel, go ahead and give me a like. Comment, tell me what your favorite team is. Subscribe to the channel, the Big Dog channel, because I am the Big Dog named Austin. Go Colts.